You mentioned that Sam is a former U.S. champion. You should also mention that he's a gold medalist from the Olympiad, as well as the author of a couple of books, and he's doing chess videos and the like. Pretty accomplished career so far. Sam, tell us about your tournament, the way you assess how you played here.
It's funny, I cannot remember playing this badly in a very long time, but somehow I still managed to put points on the scoreboard and have a 2,700 performance. But I think about everything I did wrong. My sense of danger completely eluded me against Maxime when I was just one move away from a draw. I allowed a trivially lost pawn ending. Jeffrey played the troll accelerated dragon against me. I got a +2 position and didn't beat him. I missed a win in 2 moves against Dominguez yesterday. I was worse with white against Mamedyarov after 5 moves. I think I just did absolutely everything wrong this tournament, but it's a very good sign that if you're really, really off form and just playing really, really badly, that you're still, breaking even on rating. That's a sign that you've probably got stronger.
That's a very good way to look at it. How does this prep you for your tournaments to come?
Well, it's a great event. I think this is probably the 2nd strongest tournament I've ever played after Vaikanze. I'm sort of disappointed to have made -1, but it's far from a disaster. To be playing against a higher rated field and with an extra black, I think when breaking even rating-wise, it's fine. But it was a good experience to play an event like this. I would certainly love to play more. It's very rare for me to get an opportunity like this one. I really appreciated the invitation, and I wish I could have put up a better result.
What is your next tournament?
I'll play European Club Cup. Well, first I'll be back here for 960, but next classical chess event is European Club Cup, and then back here again for U.S. Championship. So there's definitely some good events coming up that I'm looking forward to.
Appreciating the shift back to classical chess?
Absolutely. there's both in terms of face-to-face and in terms of the time control. I've said that in terms of my ability to calculate, I actually think I do best on a 3D board, 2nd best blindfolded, and 3rd best on a 2D board. When I was playing these online events, I find myself staring into space at some point, the arbiters were saying, what the hell are you looking at? But yeah, that and also just it being slower and more, the kind of training I do really works for classical and is kind of useless in blitz. So I've just noticed my head's just not that fast. And if, for example, if my reflexes or reaction time is a 1/10 of a second slower than everyone else's in classical, that totally doesn't matter. In Rabbit, it probably doesn't even matter either. But in blitz, well, you saw what happened. So yeah, I'm glad classical chess is coming back, and yeah.
All right. Well, we look to seeing you again in Chess 960. That's coming up really shortly.
Yeah,
get yourself rested.
That'll be a lot of fun.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Sam, I have a question for you, if you please. These really great elite tournaments where you have 2,800, 2,700 players and the mix of these players, often opening theory is a very important advantage in these events and coming out of the opening with advantages. Overall, this Sinquefield Cup, did you see it as a theoretical battle? Because I think of you as a really great theoretician. And how do you think about opening theory and whether this tournament advanced it or not?
There's definitely, I don't know, there's some games that are more important than others. What Jeffrey did against me was nonsense. What I did against Lanier was nonsense. There's just certain things that are just not good. Then people take some liberties, and that's fine. But there's definitely a lot of preparation that goes into it, but ultimately it's the gameplay. I think of the preparation I did here, the best game I had was with Maxime, where I was just better with black out of the opening, and then I managed to lose because he outplayed me, and he just played better. But I don't know, this tournament I just sort of told myself I'm going to play every game like there's no tomorrow. I ended up playing multiple Najdorfs, I played the Scotch, I did all sorts of aggressive things, and then finally today I thought, maybe I'll do something just a little bit more sedate, but then he just prepared well, and I got absolutely nowhere. So maybe I should have kept going nuts even more.
All right. Thank you very much, Sam, and good luck on your future events. We'll be seeing you in the 960 as well as the U.S. Championships. Big events, as Sam's saying, coming up.